Happy Saturday! It's the weekend, so of course it's kind of cloudy and muggy because it's been beautiful all week, but now it's the weekend, so it's going to be hot and cloudy and gross. Yay, Texas. But I know other places are getting snow this weekend, so I'm not going to complain too much. It's going to be a nice weekend of relaxing, and I think there's a movie night in our future, maybe some more Legos in our future, definitely some World of Warcraft with Brittany. It's gonna be a good weekend and then a crazy week because Mike is going away for a conference for part of the week. So it's gonna be me and the pups for a few days, but we're gonna make the best of it. So happy Saturday. So I'm going to start my day with one of the Welsh cakes that we received from Eloise and Vorn.
Are you?
Yes. Would you like one as well, Mike?
I mean, it's not starting my day, but sure.
That's true. You already went out for breakfast at like 6 a.m. But would you like a breakfast? A second breakfast, like a hobbit.
Yes.
Okay. Second breakfast for Mike. First breakfast for me.
And I don't like people, so I'm basically...
You are basically a hobbit. So, gonna make some tea and have a Welsh cake. So, for the record, I know I filmed this last week, and this is after I already cleaned. So this is all new binky shreds. I already threw away all the binky shreds that I filmed last week. So, yeah. So the next binky needs to be a much more sturdy material. Clearly. Oh no. Oh, full derps happened. Oh dear. Just out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Ash, you don't have to boss him around. Let him be crazy. This is why my living room looks like this. If you wondered why it looks crazy, this is why. We have a perfectly large backyard. Okay, good. Like we have a perfectly large backyard that he could do laps in, but instead, he chooses our living room. Foster. Colby, that's not a binky. You better now, Bear. Did you get that out of your system? Nope. That was a nope. Wow. To make it extra special, so I got my Chicago mug, brewing some tea, and I've got my little Welsh cake waiting. Fine. And Mike's been waiting anxiously
for 15 minutes
to try his. So, all right, here we go, babe. Go for it. Oh, there you go, Ash. All right, we're gonna get some butter. Very good. We decided we're going to go ahead and try the Easter biscuits as well, so I'm going to share this one. Foster has a chew. Colby wants that chew. Brother, play with me. This is boring. Play with me. So we hadn't had pizza in ages. We decided today was pizza day. So we got a 2 medium pizza deal. So this one has olives on half and pineapple on the other half. And then pepperoni and sausage on this one. Yes. Very excited for pizza even though I can't close the box. It's been so long. So, pizza and a movie night. Here we go. I don't know, but our little man army is cracking me up here. But I want a fiery corgi. And I'm upset about this. Because it's not fair that I cannot have a fiery corgi.
I'm so sorry. He is pretty damn cute.
This is not fair. So hello everyone, it is Sunday evening. I have spent the day doing some cleaning, doing some editing, watching a lot of Vanderpump Rules because I've been binging that on Hulu. Love my trashy Bravo. And now I'm going to make Indian butter chicken with sauteed spinach and toasted naan from Plated. So there is the end result. Butter chicken with some spinach, and we've got big things of naan. Pretty excited. Hello everyone and happy Monday evening. Monday is over. We can all celebrate that one together. So tonight's dinner is going to be Greek lamb meatballs with lemon broth and rainbow chard. Should be a nice meal before Mike leaves tomorrow. Well, I was going to film our food, but there's a line at the water trough right now. This is the elusive triple troll. Colby can't fit his way in there. He was there first and he got shoved out of the way. Oh, waiting so patiently. So here is the finished meal. Pretty excited to try it out. Looks delicious. The verdict for this week's recipes: Indian butter chicken was awesome. Not quite as good as our actual Indian restaurant that we go to, but pretty dang close. This one tonight was okay. A little too tart. I'm wondering if our lemons were too big for what the recipe called for because it was really, really tart. But glad we tried it, but nothing I'm going to make again. Mike may be breaking back into the Easter biscuits here.
I put some in with the opening the wrong way.
I'm trying to make it harder for you.
No.
Haha! Hashtag troll life! Payback in a very small way. No. You gotta say hello to everyone because this is almost all they're gonna see you this week because you leave tomorrow. Aren't you gonna do a happy dance that you don't have to be on the vlog? That's his happy dance. That's as happy as he gets. Aww. Play sad trombone. You said it's too tasty? It is too tasty.
Too tasty to be sad.
Ah, too tasty to be sad. Very nice, very nice. I'm not quite sure how that's comfortable. But apparently Colby has decided that that's how he wanted to sleep. Well, I just got home from work. Mike left this morning. Hi, Bean. Mike left this morning for San Francisco. He's away for a conference for the next 3 days. Clearly it's going to be a long 3 days without him here because this is what I just came home to. Apparently Colby decided that today was the last day that the cover needed to be on the grill. And he had a good old time shredding this. He's never once shown interest in it. Mike leaves. This happens. Colby is not a dog that's good about being home alone. Good grief. Okay, so I've changed into my comfy clothes. I ended up having to move the grill inside the garage because Mike's gone for the week and Colby was still seeming way too interested in the grill, and now that there's no cover on it, I was worried that he was going to chew through an actual piece of the grill. Like there's different tubes and stuff coming out from the gas. And I didn't want to take that risk. So it's supposed to pour all day tomorrow, so I was like, okay, I'll move it closer to the house. And then I saw that he was still really interested in it. I'm like, okay, nobody's going to be here. I'm not going to take the risk. So I moved the grill into the garage for the meantime because I would rather not have him have a gas leak and somehow like blow up our house or injure himself. So I'm actually kind of waiting to see what the weather forecast says later tonight. I might ask my boss if I can work from home tomorrow because we're under like flash flooding warnings, which flash flooding warnings, for anyone who's been with me since Harvey, flash flooding is not really a problem for us. We're not in a floodplain. The only reason why we had even a risk of flooding during Harvey was because we got 50 inches of rain. So we're only supposed to get 1 to 3 inches, maybe 4 or 5 inches of rain. So not worried about that. However, It's supposed to be raining all day long and storming and just being generally gross. And since they're here by themselves, when it's that kind of weather, I will usually lock them inside. And without Mike being here, I kind of feel bad about locking them inside all day, and especially if there's going to be bad weather. So I'm kind of watching it to see everything that I have on my list to do tomorrow could be done from home. And so we're going to see. We're going to see what the weather forecast looks like. We've had beautiful sunny skies and no storms, but now Mike is left. And what did we talk about? Whenever Mike leaves, crazy things happen. So tomorrow's supposed to be crazy storms. Colby ate the grill cover. Just complete nonsense every time Mike leaves. So he comes back early Friday morning. I have Friday off of work because it's Good Friday. So that'll be fun at least. We have a 3-day weekend together. I did want to have a little chat about YouTube and some craziness that's been going on with stats and this dang notifications bell that YouTube is insisting that we creators push on our subs. Maybe I just want to go ahead and talk about it now. I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about it now, but I'm feeling like I want to talk about it now. I try not to burden the vlogs with too much behind the scenes YouTube stuff because I know some of you are creators and you understand, but a lot of you just come to watch daily life and you don't want to get bogged down with the details of YouTube. However, this time around and kind of what's been happening over the past year, it affects both of us. It affects me and it affects you as a viewer as well. And so I want to touch on this a little bit and kind of ask you guys what it's like from your perspective, because as a creator and being friends with a lot of other creators, we chat about this a lot behind the scenes. For us, it feels more and more like YouTube is getting hostile toward creators. Like it's making our lives more and more difficult rather than making them easier. It's making it harder to reach new viewers. It's harder to reach our subscribers as it is. I was boring them apparently. I think Foster just bit his own foot. I think that just happened. Wow. Those faces were special. Colby, I'm pretty sure Foster doesn't want you right now. It seems like, based on the statistics and as someone who takes my YouTube channel seriously, I'm always watching my statistics to see what I can improve on, how people are finding my videos, that kind of stuff. And based on the statistics, it seems like less and less of my subscribers are actually seeing my videos. It also seems like less and less my videos are getting recommended and not showing up in searches as well, but that's a different topic. We'll come back to that some other day because I'm sure this isn't the end of YouTube drama. But today I want to focus on the fact that it seems like my subscriber numbers are going up, but my views from subscribers are actually going down. And from a recent interview that YouTube did, they made it clear, just because you're subscribed to me does not mean that you're going to necessarily see my video unless you just use the straight up subscription box. In theory, the video should always go to the subscription box. Now we know that's not always the case. Sometimes somehow it errors and your video doesn't go to subscription boxes. However, the newfangled thing that they added, a year ago, was this dang bell thing. Let me tell you, the bell annoys the crap out of me. So you may have noticed, but this is the first time that I've ever actually mentioned the bell on my channel because, on principle, I am frustrated by it. YouTube has said in a recent interview that they were getting complaints from viewers that they were getting notifications for every channel that they were subscribed to. So instead of making an option where viewers could turn off notifications for the channels they didn't want to see notifications for, they turned off notifications for all channels, and now it's up to the creators to convince their viewers to click the bell to receive notifications. So my question is, how many of you are actually aware of the bell, are aware of that that's how it works, that in order to see that your favorite creators have uploaded videos, you have to click the bell? Also curious of how much does it annoy you to constantly hear us creators begging you to click the bell? Because to me, and I am a viewer as well as a creator, I watch a lot of different YouTube channels myself, to me, when I have clicked subscribe, that means I want to see that person's video. Do I want to watch every single one? Probably not. There's some channels that I do watch every single one. Other ones I'm like, you know, an occasional viewer. Those would be ones I would opt out of notifications, but I would rather opt out than have to subscribe and then also have to remind myself to click a bell. Or have to hear my favorite creators sell the bell every single video. I don't fault creators for having to sell the bell and coming up with creative ways to like ring the bell, hit that bell, like all the different phrases that people have used. I don't fault creators for that because YouTube has set up that system where we have to beg you. On principle, I haven't done it because I hate doing that. Like, it's bad enough to have to be like, subscribe, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. It's already bad enough that you have to kind of beg for that in order to get your video into the algorithm. But adding the bell to it, it's just one more thing that puts the burden on the creator and the viewer to try to see the videos they already decided they wanted to see. So I'm curious what you guys think of it, how much you're aware of it. Is it just us creators freaking out about it? Are you annoyed by the bell as well? Is it annoying to you to have the bell sold to you? Because what I'm gathering is that more and more of us are going to have to start reminding people of that because new subscribers join, and if they're not YouTube savvy, they might not realize that the whole bell thing exists. So just want to have a chat about that because it's kind of circulating Twitter of different creators talking about how YouTube's making it harder. One more thing before I sign off on that completely. I would say if you're a viewer and you want to help your favorite creators, I tweeted this today. One is click the bell for all of your favorite YouTubers and humor us when we have to say that line because YouTube is forcing us. 2, make sure you follow your favorite creators on Twitter, Instagram, wherever else they normally share their videos, Facebook, because if YouTube isn't notifying you, then we are notifying you usually through Twitter or Instagram, letting you know the videos are out there. It gives us another chance to get our videos seen. And then make sure when you're coming to YouTube to watch videos, you're using your sub box and not your recommended or anything like that, because you're not going to see a fraction of the videos that are actually out there if you're not actually utilizing your sub box. So that's my advice as far as that. As a creator, that would do us a solid, as all of us are working hard to put out our content and YouTube is making it difficult for us. The struggle, I know especially the viewers to my channel are very sympathetic to creators because you guys are all amazing. So I just thought I'd have a little conversation about it and let you kind of know some of the inner workings of what it's like to be a creator. So now I want to know some of your thoughts as a viewer who's not a creator. What's your viewpoint on it? Do you feel like you're not seeing all the videos that you're supposed to see in your sub boxes, or if you've noticed anything strange? Let me know. So good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I'm going to talk to you more about why I'm home in a moment, but look at that gorgeous rose. It's so pretty. So pretty. Blooming like crazy. And they don't last very long. So I had to show it now. And there's another one about to bloom there. And another one about to bloom there. So that's pretty exciting. I am working from home today because we're supposed to have severe storms pretty much all this afternoon and pretty much all night. So I'm talking to my boss and she's totally fine with me working from home today. So about to log in and start work, and I'll see you guys once work is over, probably, unless, you know, storms get crazy, and I'll probably film something. But all right, they're knocking into me with their tug of war, so I'll talk to you guys later. So hello everyone, it is now the evening. I have just clocked out of work for the night. It never actually stormed. It's rained pretty much all afternoon, but the storms have all been going just west of Houston. So it could still happen this evening, but I really didn't need to not be in work. However, it was, you know, if I had gone to work, it would have crazy stormed. We would have had tornadoes and everything. That's how it works, right? Oh, and just as I start talking about that, it starts raining harder. Not pouring by any means, but it is raining. And we were under a tornado watch for the afternoon. I actually got a lot done today because I share an office with, there's 3 of us in one room. So we all have our own space, but it's one room with 3 people in it. And although we're, you know, very good at being independent workers, there is a lot of distraction in your office. And so today I got a ton accomplished because I was just here by myself listening to my own music. And aside from having to like parent the dogs a few times, very productive day. So, all right, never mind. There's a tornado warning, just got upgraded. It's very short term, so I'll probably just wait half hour or so before I go figure out food. But yeah, we just got into a tornado warning, so now I'm sitting around waiting because I'm not going to go driving when there's a tornado warning. So I'm watching the news and keep my eye on it, and I will just stay hungry for a little longer. So it's definitely raining a lot. And thankfully the dogs all went outside right before this started, because I don't know how long this is going to be going on, but hopefully no one needs a potty break in a while, because yeah, that's a lot of water. Oh, my poor Rose that I just filmed this morning. It's getting beaten to death. So the good news is that tornado warning ended and everything like that. And it's looking brighter outside actually, so I think maybe once this wave goes by, maybe I'll be able to leave and get food. We'll see, but it seems like the sky is brightening as if this is the last chunk of it, for now at least. So it's currently 12:30 at night. I just let the dogs out for their last time before bed. And we're having a crazy lightning storm going through now. Ooh, that might be close. Not as close as the previous one. But as usual, we're having the Texas strobe lightning. And I have noticed, I'm coming up on 2 years living in Texas now, and I have noticed that the majority of thunderstorms that we get happen overnight. Which is strange coming from Florida, where our thunderstorms are usually like at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. is when they normally happen. Here it seems like the worst lightning always happens at night. I mean, at least you don't have to be anywhere, so you don't have to worry about getting struck by lightning. But disturbing for when you need to go to bed, or when you're already asleep and it starts lightning at 3 a.m. So the good news is that I think on the radar it looks like it's moving really fast. So, ooh. So the dogs are all kind of chewing things right now. Oh. You guys can see what I was looking at. Whew. And just, you know, the tornado warnings and everything are gone, so this is just a regular storm, thankfully. What's happening, Bean? I hate when you have the storms in the middle of the night that have tornado potential, because then I can't ever sleep. But thankfully all those warnings are gone. It's just rain at this point. Rain and lightning. Once this little... Whoop! Almost lost power. And then the Google lights went full power. Bean, you want to go in your crate, bud? Alright, Google's back. This one's chewing to comfort himself. And this one's in his safe space. So I just looked at the radar and it's moving really fast. So it'll probably be gone within another 30 minutes or so. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready for bed. And unless it starts picking up again, it's still pouring, but the lightning is calming down, because that's kind of how it works in Texas as well. Is it seems like the beginning of the storm has all the lightning, and then as soon as it starts dumping rain, the lightning calms down. Not the case in Florida. So I just tweeted about this. So I was saying that as someone who hates being micromanaged, it's very hard to live with Foster. And it's an exercise in patience, because he's been trying to wake me up since 7 a.m. because he wants his cheese. Yep, I know what you want. And he becomes a tyrant. When he's not getting his way, he becomes a tyrant. He lives by a very strict schedule. And he clearly thinks that I have no concept of time, and that I am unacceptable. So, hello. It is Thursday evening, and I just got home from work. This is where you guys should always chase each other. You should chase each other out here in the giant yard, rather than using my sofa as a jungle gym. The two roses that I filmed yesterday both bloomed. So this one was closed yesterday. And this one was closed yesterday. The storm made them happy. And that's the one I filmed yesterday that's now been beaten up, but these two are open. Alright, well, they're getting their dinner now, so they're happy boys. I'm gonna change into my comfy clothes because it's 3-day weekend time. Huzzah! So I don't normally have magic mail to show, but today is an exception. One of my lovely subscribers, Bethany, messaged me with a link to this shirt on Instagram, and it was an Insta buy for me. So she knows me well. This is my magic mail for today. It's a cacti Disney shirt from Ever After Tees. How cute! I love the little pots are themed after the Disney characters. Definitely had to buy this one, you guys. I mean, obviously, this was meant for me, right? Since Mike is still gone, I am doing a super simple dinner tonight. I'm gonna roast some asparagus, and then I actually really like these rice-a-roni cups. So I'm gonna do a little rice-a-roni cup, the asparagus, and then I'm not sure. Okay, change of plans. I went for some green beans instead of the sweet potato. So this is my dinner. It's craving some veggies tonight. It's Good Friday and I have the day off work. And Mike's mom just stopped by and brought us an Easter basket. An Easter basket. I see some Reese's for me. Some milk duds for Mike. Some Peeps, and I think it's some Swedish fish down there maybe. So very nice. So Mike is home from San Francisco and he got a little eager and already ate one, but he brought me home some macarons from San Francisco. So I'm excited. We're gonna share some. I was like, oh, I have to film. I forgot. So Mike is indeed home from San Francisco and he's gonna be working all day, but we have plans for Chewy's later tonight, so. Considerably less issues being constrained. I don't think
Ash would not let me do this.
his back legs look like completely relaxed. He's just like, yep, this is cool. This is not the punishment to me, Dad. If you meant this to be punishment, it is. Oh yeah, I'm yawning. I'm not bothered by this in the least. Any attention is good attention for the bear. Yep, I'm just dead weight. My paws aren't even, like, look at his paws. They're just like, oh. Okay. Chewy's night, and they sat us right where we can see the happy hour Cadillac full of queso. Right there. Yes. Yes. Oh no, chip fail.
Should I skip the margarita? Should I get the margarita?
Is it a margarita day?
You're not gonna get a margarita, are you?
No, I'm not getting a margarita. I don't want a red face today. Sorry. So I forgot to film our actual dinner at Chewy's, but we of course got tres leches to bring home. So, tres leches. Okay guys, so it is actually late Friday night. I apologize for not vlogging much tonight or today really, but Mike has been gone for 3 days, so it was fun to just kind of hang out, and he's playing one last round of a video game with his friend. I'm gonna go get ready for bed, but yeah, we had a good day of just kind of catching up with each other, going to get dinner together, doing a couple errands together, and just spending some together time, for lack of a better word. So that's gonna be the end of this week's vlog, but I will see you guys again next week.